Our group is called the Soggy Waffles. Our names are Anthony, Nolan, and Tooney, and our handheld game is called Shoot. Our inspiration for our handheld video game comes from the popular arcade game called Olin, which is manufactured by ICE. Players of all ages can have fun with the games of skill, and it is our goal to bring this fun into the home.
In our implementation, our game gathers data by using a joystick to fire a slider on an LED matrix. The slider will stop somewhere along the matrix, and the player will be awarded points for where they landed in the matrix. If the player holds the joystick for too long, the animated ball will bounce back and forth between the user and the end of the matrix. Therefore, to get the highest score, the player must try their best to send the slider shooting with just the right amount of force. Our point system works on how close the slider is to the end of the matrix. If the slider lands in the white region, then the user is awarded 10 points. In the pink region, the user would get 30 points. In the magenta, they would get 50. And if the user managed to land the slider in the red region, they would be awarded 100 points. There's a leaderboard so users can track their scores and compete with each other.
After running through a starting sequence, the LED matrix prompts the user to start the game by pushing a button. Once this is done, the player uses the joystick to shoot the slider. The distance the slider travels is dependent upon the value returned from the slider, which is a numerical form returned by the joystick and due to an internal potentiometer. Additionally, the button on the joystick returns a value of 1 when pushed. Because the first Arduino that is used requires an RGB matrix shield, we had to connect a second Arduino using I2C protocol. The second Arduino is used as an input device and communicates values for the joystick. The RGB matrix shield is produced by Adafruit, and they have a comprehensive guide to learn this on their website.
In designing the physical handheld game, we first sketched out some drawing ideas and then transferred them onto a computer-aided design software so that the design could be 3D printed. Some important features of the design were making enough room for wiring and making it sturdy enough to hold the LED matrix. Additionally, it was important that precise locations for user interface components were installed, as well as guide holes to power their Arduino Unos.
For the future, as being not on campus and timing with the parts that we received, we were not able to be completing the project to our liking. So we plan to continue working on our game and to implement multiplayer functionality and more advanced gameplay and more interactive components. We will also be creating a vinyl sticker to go on the front of the game, making the game more intuitive and interactive. Thank you and have a good day.